In the world of sales and being in sales, how do you unmotivate a salesperson? This is an important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Honolulu, Oahu on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So one of the ways that you can unmotivate a salesperson is by not taking their side. And you know, you'll hear the saying in the world of business that the buyer's always right. And if you've adopted that philosophy, there's probably been a time where you've had a salesperson that got yelled at by a buyer and it was the buyer's fault. The buyer was stupid. And you know, there's plenty of times where salespeople screw up, but if you're not there to protect your team and you're not there to protect your salesperson, then you know, you're gonna have people who don't really trust you. And you know, when I was in full-time sales, there was one or two times where something went sideways and the buyer called in just yelling and screaming, and the manager sided with them without ever talking to me and know what was going on. And then I started going, should I trust this person? Do I need to trust this person? Because there's a problem here. Are they going to take care of me? I mean, I walk up to the line, I swing every time that I go, and swing for the fences every time that I go, and then this is what's going to happen to me? That's not cool. I mean, how come there's no protection for me, right? And then I got pounded by the buyer, I got pounded by the manager, and all it was that person, didn't say their name, I almost did. That person took the path of the least resistance and, you know, ripped me a new one and ended up giving the buyer a bunch of stuff, but realistically, it shouldn't have happened that way. Realistically, what should have happened is they would have said, hey, look, you know, let me talk to the salesperson and figure out what happened. That never happened. And then I just got ripped for doing my job. And what it really came down to is I asked for the business and the buyer was uncomfortable with it, because that's what salespeople do, right? You can't go to a lion and ask it to be a vegetarian. You can't go to a closer and say, hey, don't close the deal. You call me to a call and you say I want to buy something, but don't ask me to buy, like that doesn't make sense, okay? So when you got a salesperson, good, bad, or indifferent, there's going to be times where you got to protect them, and there's going to be times where they screwed up and they deserve to get written up. I get that. But there's also times that you, as a manager or business owner, you got to protect that person and let them know that you care, because they're out on the front lines closing deals for you, making you the money, right? So agree or disagree, leave a comment in the box down below. We'll have a conversation. I'm cool with it. I mean, I've had lots of conversations. I got 2,100 YouTube videos. I get stuff all the time. Now, the other thing is, if you've never been to my channel, find the subscribe button in the box down below and subscribe. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Aloha.